Some time ago, I had the opportunity to play through a small preview build of the Secret of Mana HD remake. The notice I was given for the opportunity was pretty short, and I never found the time to replay the original before heading to the event. While I remembered some small details about the original, I had largely forgotten it. I made a video about my initial impressions of the remake, which was not received well. I'm not sure what people were expecting from a short impressions video where I expressly mentioned that the original was not fresh in my memory, but I have conceded that a few things I talked about as problems were actually faithful mechanics to the original game. I stand by that being a useful video from the perspective of a brand new generation of players who are going to be entering the Mana series for the very first time. It's important to understand that the original game is not flawless, and there are many things that now seem incredibly tedious when not looking through nostalgia glasses. That being said, I did break out my SNES Mini recently and I played through the same section I played in the remake, from the opening cutscene up until about halfway through Gaia's navel. In a follow-up video to the original Secret of Mana HD impressions, I mentioned that there were things not in the preview build at the time and that it was an incomplete experience, but I have come to realise that there were some preview build only changes that certainly tainted my experience and thus the original video. The enemies all had their health pools buffed. While I was playing through the original, I easily two-shot the enemies in the opening area, but this was a 4 to 5 hit affair in the preview build I played. This seems to have been in place to slow down people at the preview event from making it too far into the incomplete build, which would eventually crash at a certain point, which it did for me. The B-roll footage provided by Square Enix, however, seemed to have the same HP totals on the enemies as the original. You can see that these enemies are being killed in 2 hits at most, but we were unable to capture our own gameplay at the preview event. We have to rely on Square Enix given footage. There wasn't much else different from my initial playthrough other than that, besides not getting any other weapons, like this spear I got in the original. It was not present in the preview build. Which leads me to this video. I'm getting another opportunity to play the Secret of Mana HD remake this Friday, the 8th of December. I was originally only heading to a Square preview event for Final Fantasy Dissidia NT, but have made a special request to run through Secret of Mana HD again while I am there. The good news is that there is a new build that I will get to experience. I will be able to record some of my own gameplay, and I am going in with a much fresher memory of the original. This new build is meant to be much further along in development and much closer to the kind of thing we are going to see for launch in February 2018. So much like my recent Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Q&A videos, I'm opening myself up to questions for the Secret of Mana HD remake that I will be playing this Friday. I may need to sign an embargo, and there will probably be some things I can't talk about, but I will do my best in a follow-up video to answer everything I can. Leave all your questions in the comment section or shoot them over to me on Twitter or Reddit and I'll do what I can. I haven't had the greatest experience with the Secret of Mana fans thus far, so this is perhaps against my better judgment and I could have simply let it go and never looked back. But as I said in my Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Q&A, when I have access to these wonderful opportunities, I want to do my best to share them with other JRPG fans. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.